Welcome, welcome. It's another Friday, another sweet day on a Friday. Thank you for joining us during your lunch hour. It's such an honor to have you always joining us for another Sweet Talk. Today, we have the wonderful Miss Gloria Zachary. She is, Miss Gloria Zachary was born in Los Angeles with parents from Belize and has been a trendsetter in the Los Angeles area for over a couple of decades with a 26-year management career at AT&T, which highlights sales and managing sports and VIP contracts. When asked what motivated her to seek her newest venture, Zachary said, "I know I'm not going to be at AT&T forever, so I wanted to find something where I can encourage and support people for becoming their own business owners." And that's how Boisset Collection came into play. So today we're going to have some wine talk, which I'm so excited to have. Also, we are brought to you by Suite Life SoCal magazine. This quarter, the fall issue is our foodie issue. And we are love for you to subscribe today. Visit us at SuiteLifeSoCal.com. Of course, want to remind you of a couple of things: to attend August Wilson's Radio Golf at A Noise Within Pasadena, which is running through November 13th. And also join us for our Greece trip in 2023, June the 8th through the 17th. We're having a trip. This is in partnership with Life is a Journey of Escapes and Over 10 Travel. I am your host, Sarah Harris, and it's a pleasure to have you here today. That was a lot, and forgive me for the bumpy start, but I wanted to get some information out to you of our guest today. So let me bring her in without further ado. Hello, Georgia. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, Sarah?
Oh, wonderful. It's such a pleasure to have you here today. We're having a little wine talk and a little entrepreneur business talk.
Absolutely, absolutely. Happy to be here.
Wonderful. So with the theme of our fall issue, of course, is our foodie issue. You can't have a great meal without great wine, right? It's a great
Right.
pairing for one another. We'll get to that in just a moment, but let's kind of talk about you and your background. You have over about 26 years or so at AT&T, was in the corporate world, just doing your thing there, and then decided that there was more that you wanted to explore and do. Tell us about that transition for you.
Yeah, so I've been at AT&T for 26 years. I was also the president of Women of AT&T for Southern California. So I was definitely involved in the community. So being at AT&T, having that corporate life and background, and seeing the need for more entrepreneurial opportunities and business, I decided to join Boisset. But before I did that, I started a nonprofit called Good Vibes Women's Business Roundtable. And with Good Vibes, it really gives me the opportunity to share my network, my resources, information, things that I've learned. I've gone to school, I have 3 master's degrees. So I think for me, I really wanted to find like that balance between corporate America, helping and supporting women business owners, giving them a place, a platform to share their information, their ideas, get support, get resources. So when I did my launch for Good Vibes in July of 2020, I was able to get custom labels done of my own Good Vibes launch. So I said, oh, this wine is pretty good. So then I started inquiring more about the wine. so I said, okay, well, this is a perfect way to have people come from corporate America to go to other avenues and become their own business owners during through Boisset. So I started my Boisset team. So I now have 30 members under me. My goal is to get to 100, but it's really just an opportunity to support people because wine is a billion dollar industry, and I think people don't realize, how much either we consume in wine or how much things are related around wine.
Mm-hmm.
So wine and business pair to me because if you have an opportunity to share this business with your friends and your family, you have an opportunity to make commission. So why not, do both? And then again, with the custom labels, we can put anything. If you're having a birthday party, a retirement party, if you're having a graduation, a gathering, the holidays are coming up. I mean, who are you giving your gifts to for the holidays? So I think a big part of what we do is already with wine, but why not, make it a business?
And there were all these collections, one of which is John Legend's um,
Right.
uh, uh, collection
Collection.
there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. He has
Um,
6 wines in our collection. I have one of them here. This is his rosé.
okay, let me see.
Oh, this is his rosé.
Okay,
Completely glass bottle. It was cold because it's in the refrigerator. But
that
this
must
is
be
one
a
of John
popular
Legend.
one.
Very, 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 very popular.
Mm-hmm.
Very popular. Really good. Really good wine. Great for holidays. I mean, you walk in the door with that, it's already a statement piece.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the cost on that is $24. So it's like, that's probably
Oh
what you
wow.
would spend. Yeah, giving a gift anyway. So
So we
again,
have
with our
gift
custom label.
giving. We'll just have clear pleasure, enjoyment on your own. What
Corporate gifting.
mm-hmm. And
Right.
so with and it's brase.
Boisset. So it's kind of like Bwasay. So it's
Okay.
silent because it's French. Yeah. So Boisset.
Brase.
Yes. Oh,
Um,
you said it perfect.
I did. When I
Yes.
took I took a little French in high school, okay,
Okay.
and a
Okay.
course or two in college. So I have
Okay.
a little bit, but
Okay.
that's about the best I'll do.
Okay.
So yeah, so with that, you also do wine tastings or
I do.
to like on the site there is like just set up something, invite friends over, and have one in your living room. To do that.
I'll say because I'm so involved in the community, I help and support a lot of organizations. I said, why not donate, my wine to the organizations that I'm already supporting? So I've been doing that now. So a lot of people that I know have nonprofits or they have youth groups or they have foundations, where they need help and assistance. So I've been donating wine tastings for 10, and I just did one last Saturday for a doctor, and he was like, okay, you have a new fan, like they all enjoyed the wine, and we really, really, really had a good time. But it also supported a youth organization, so he's like, I'm happy to do this, because the money I know, goes to a great organization. So again, wine is opening, doors that it
Right.
wouldn't have I wouldn't have been able to have access to before.
So we have the entrepreneurial part of it where you can have your own business with this, and but then we also have the membership part, and just in terms of being a consumer, where you get is it monthly or how does it come to you if you were to join as a member as a consumer?
So you can become what's called one of our wine society members. So you can get 3, 6, or 12 bottles of wine quarterly. And
Hmm.
3 weeks before your shipment comes out, we will send you an email. Corporate will send you an email to say you can change your selection of wines, or they'll send you like our most, popular wines. But you
Hmm.
can go in there. It's very simple. 3 weeks before your shipment, you change your wines and you can try something new, these 3 months, and try something else the next 3 months. But we're not quarterly, and there's no charge to become a wine society member. Plus, you get 20% off. So it's definitely a plus. So you figure 3 bottles of wine every quarter or 6 bottles of wine every quarter, that's 1 or 2 bottles of wine a month. So if you're
Mm,
going to an event, a birthday party or a graduation,
mm-hmm.
bring, one of the wines. And then if you're doing it as a business, then
Mm-hmm.
you can give people the opportunity to share or taste, your wine. And you would have been buying a birthday or a holiday gift or whatever anyway.
Was there anything in getting into this world with uh, wine connoisseurs and just people who really they know what they like, they know what they want? Is there anything that you learned or surprised you or anything with dealing with people who just love their wine?
I will say Boisset really, really, really dumbs it down for us. So it's almost like, I'm not gonna say kindergarten,
Mm-hmm.
but we get tech notes for every single bottle of wine. It'll tell you like the grapes, the amount of
Mm-hmm.
alcohol, what it pairs with. I mean, everything is on, our website. So we have all of that information. So what I tend to do if I'm going to a tasting for someone, I'll just quiz them a little bit prior and I'll say like, what do you like? Do you like white? Do you like rosé? Do you like sweet? Do you not like sweet? Do you like red? Do you like dry? And then that'll give me a little bit of what their palate is like. So then I'll
Mm-hmm.
know which wines to select. And then we have tasting flights. So in our flights, it'll give you from, like I said, like a white to a rosé. Then you get a little bit of red and maybe something drier, depending on your palate. We could do all reds. We could do all whites. So they definitely really, really set up the business for you to run and be simple, but
Mm-hmm.
also effective. So they do want you to get out there and feel comfortable, know and learn and understand the wines. We have training several times a week that you can join. So we have Bubbles in Business, we have Monday night tastings, we have Tuesdays our corporate calls, Friday night tastings where you can actually invite people to those calls to hear from our sommelier.
Mm-hmm.
um, so it's not, I don't feel like because I definitely don't. We have 200 wines, and I absolutely and positively don't know all 200 of those wines. I've tasted, some of our wines. I know which ones that I love,
So,
and
what's
I
some of your
tend to share
favorites?
the
What's some
which
of your
what.
favorites? What are your favorite?
Um, so the rosé, that's our custom label. That's on mine. It's sweet. It's very fruit forward, but I don't like super, super sweet. So this to me is perfect. It goes with fish. It can go with steak. It can go with, I mean, pretty much anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, the John Legend rosé. Actually, all of the John Legend wines are really good. I'm not a cab person. He does have a cab, but he
Mm-hmm.
has a red blend that's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
We also have a line. So one of our wineries is Buena Vista, and this one is the Deputy. So anyone who likes sweet but like
Okay.
red, this is
So,
delicious. It's very fruit
yeah, I want the
forward.
deputy because I'm a sweet wine person. So I
Okay.
would say I want the deputy. That's what I would
Okay.
say.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I think she was on her phone here. So let's see. Must have had a call come in. We'll see. We'll get her back. There she is. Can't hear you. She must have got a call, and so it kicked off on the settings here. You can't hear?
Okay, there it is.
We have you back. Technology, you guys. So the first bottle you showed us was with your private label, right?
Yeah,
Can
the
you
first one is my label.
And what I thought was neat, you were telling me about that process about if anybody wanted to get a private label of their own, what the process would be for that.
Yeah, so we have a system where I can actually help you create the label that you want. So you send me kind of the things that you want, and then I can actually create whatever label you want. Like I've done wedding labels, I've done
Mm,
engagement parties, birthday, graduations. I've put pretty much your business. I can put business cards on here. I can put
Wow.
anything you want on here. I can put on. And so it's pretty simple. I mean, it takes a day or two for us to kind of go back and forth
Hmm.
and figure out what we want, and then get whatever you want, the design done, and then I send it over to our labeling department, and they create it. It takes a day to dry, and then it's put on the bottles, and then it's shipped out. So it takes about a week, maybe week and a half at max.
So is that short, like a short run, or can it be for a full-on business, or is it like you could do one for just like a gift thing, item or something, or does it have to be for like an actual bigger order where it's like something that you doing as a business, or either or an internal bigger giveaway or something that you're doing? Maybe a corporation wants to have it that they give out to their employees or something like that. What's the extent of use that you could do with that?
You could put anything you want to put on there. We have no,
Well, I mean,
restrictions
in
on.
terms of how many you can order with that. Like, is there a minimum?
Oh, it's 12. You have to order a case. So it's
Okay,
12 bottles. Yes,
got
per
it.
case.
Okay, okay, and then that's it. You could do a case and then never more if you wanted to,
Right,
or
right. You
you
can do a case, you can do 5 cases, 20 cases, whatever it is that you want to do. But it does definitely has to be a case minimum order.
okay. Well, that's an interesting, gift. Like when you said weddings, I was like, oh wow, yeah, that's nice. Okay, so that's a
I've
very
done it. Yeah, I've done
okay.
it for fraternities, sororities, when they have their big galas. We have the
Mhm.
bottles on the table.
Mhm.
Somebody just did their 100th year, and we did bottles for them. One of my ambassadors did an
Wow.
AKA bottle. Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do.
Okay, and it could be a nice calling card, um, for any particular reason. So
Yeah,
that's
I think
nice.
especially for the holidays. I mean, if you have your customers and you want to give them a thank you gift that you would normally be giving them anyway, why
Mhm.
not market, yourself by putting, thank you, and have your business name
Mhm.
on the bottles with your phone number or your email. I mean, it's the perfect way to say thank you, but also, still market your business. And you can go if you want to where it says join, or actually under wine, under shop, and then it'll say custom labels.
Under shop
Yep, shop.
and then custom labels. Yeah, right
Yep,
here.
yep, and
Okay.
then it'll show the 9 bottles of wine that you can get.
Okay. So there
So they're
is.
the ones.
These
So
are the
that
ones.
one on the left is like our champagne. It's really, really, really good. And not that expensive. So they range in price. So
Mhm.
the rosé that I have, it's like 280 for a case. I believe the sparkling, the champagne is the same thing, and it goes all the way up. So we have some other wines in there can go from 500 a case, 600 a case.
Mhm.
But we even etch bottles.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Really nice. Okay, so yeah, holidays are approaching. Great gift ideas, or just plain, just if you want it for your holiday meals and celebrations, can come. And so on our website with her feature here, we have links here within the article that go directly to her page. We invite you to visit us at SuiteLifeSoCal.com and see her article, and then you have links here, but we also have links that we posted in our social media postings. Do you want to give it again? um, it is myboissetcollection.com/Georgia Zachary would be the link. So we will share it again, but that's how can be able to reach Georgia's page. If you would like to either get your own private label, or become a member, have your subscription, and even more importantly, like she was saying, in terms of a business opportunity, um, Did you explain a little bit more about the opportunities with that in being able to make this a business?
Yeah, so we have what's called our ambassador program, and there's three levels where you can come in. So we have our digital package, we have our, I think it's the entertainment package, where you get 6 bottles of wine, so you can start your tastings that way. Or we have our deluxe package where you can get 12 bottles of wine. And then it's kind of sets you up to do the business. So you have your little travel bags, you have your opener, but the business opportunity, you only pay that one time to come in. And then after 90 days, you pay $14 for the website, but you don't have inventory. You don't have to maintain any inventory. Everything is done on the website. So I joke, or one of my friends says that she has her own private wine store. I said, oh, that's kind of interesting. I need to start saying that because it's true. I mean, we have 200 different wines, and people just
Hmm.
click on our link. They go in, they put their name, their address, their credit card, and the wine ships to their home, 3 to 4 days. So I think it's really, 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 really great. Like I said, how they've set it up for anyone who does the business to be successful. You don't have inventory. You don't have to worry about getting people's credit card information. You don't have to worry about that you have the correct address or what wine they're selecting. You don't have to worry about any of that. Everything is on your website, and the person just goes there, they pay, they have their credit card, they put their address, and the wine ships directly to them. Someone does have to be home to accept the shipment because you have to sign because it's alcohol. But other
Hmm.
than that, I mean, I know people that send it to PO boxes or UPS stores,
Hmm.
and they sign for the wine for them, and then they go and pick it up.
So it's a great opportunity, especially if you're a wine lover and it just is, part of, your experience anyway. It's like, what better opportunity is there, especially if you're kind of a socialite as well. That mix with being a wine lover. I mean, you
Mm.
just talk it up. It just will come natural to you.
But then you also get commission on the own and your personal volume. So whatever wine that you consume, you get
Mm,
commission on that as well.
okay. Well,
Yeah. Yeah. So why not pay yourself if you're going to be buying it anyway?
exactly. Why you at
Like I
it?
said, they definitely make it simple, and they make it where they set you up to be successful.
Okay. Wonderful.
Mm.
Well, this has been a delight. I'm so honored and glad that you agreed to be a part of our fall issue with regards to our foodie issue and bringing us the world of wine. And I just want to say that also too, you're inspirational in terms of wanting to make opportunities for other, especially women, being in business and um, because you know that if we don't tap into some of that, then it's just a lost opportunity.
Right, right. And that's why, for me, I started Good Vibes because I want good energy. I want good people. I want to support people that want help. I want to be able to give people, resources, and it's a way where we have fun. Like this Saturday, we're going to do Shop and Sip in Culver City. We're supporting one of our Good Vibes members. She owns a clothing store. I'm going to bring some wine. People can start getting their holiday, shopping done, but now I'm incorporating the wine. So it's like, okay, you get two things for one. And it's just really offering support.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Kudos to you. You're doing it. You have been
Thank
doing
you.
it for a while. And I just give you props in terms of you keeping it up and making opportunities for others. Thank you. The beautiful setting that you have behind you. You did our photo shoot there, and it was just so beautiful. And so I was just glad that we had the opportunity to share you in that setting as well.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah, thank you. So that's it for us today. We're glad that you joined us for another lunch hour on a Friday afternoon for some sweet talk. This has been a wonderful day with my guest, Georgia Zachary, with some wine talk. And we will see you next time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. Have a great day.